CompUSA was a retailer and reseller of consumer electronics, technology products and computer services. Its headquarters were in Miami, Florida. Until its reorganization, CompUSA, Incorporated was a wholly owned subsidiary of U.S. commercial corporation S.A.B. de C.V. and indirectly controlled by a common shareholder, Carlos Slim. On December 7, 2007, an affiliate of the restructuring and disposition firm Gordon Brothers Group, Specialty Equity, bought the company. Systemax purchased the CompUSA brand, 16 retail locations and other company assets in January 2008. Systemax operated CompUSA retail stores in Florida, Texas, Georgia, Illinois, Delaware, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico, as well as CompUSA.com, a retail website and a dedicated catalog site for businesses. On November 2, 2012, it was announced that Systemax would drop both the CompUSA and Circuit City storefront brands, consolidating their businesses under the Tiger Direct brand and website. In November 2013, the CompUSA intellectual properties were sold to Josali 645 Realty LLC. History. Founded in 1984 as Software House in Addison, Texas, a northern suburb of Dallas, Texas, by Errol Jacobson and Michael Hnochowicz, the company began national expansion in 1985 with its first megastore opening in Atlanta, Georgia. Jacobson and Hnochowicz led a team of young managers including Elizabeth Greenwood and Pat Wyckoff who were skilled in retail, distribution, logistics, service and merchandising. Managed by Greenwood, the first satellite office opened in Tampa, Florida. Greenwood and Wyckoff soon joined forces with Cheryl Stoddard to open the Atlanta, Georgia store. The concept was copied in Dallas, and spurred the debut of stores in Houston and Southern California. Others involved in the process included Jeff Deskin, Randy Kilmer, James Ross, Melanie Collins and Dewey Thos. In 1991, under the direction of Chief Executive Officer Nathan P. Morton, the company's name was changed to CompUSA, and the company became publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. While under Morton's leadership, CompUSA grew to over $2 billion in revenues. Morton resigned in 1993 after a falling out with the board of directors. Timeline 1986, under the original name Software House, the first of their superstores opens on Marsh and Beltline in Addison, Texas. 1988, opened their second store in Atlanta, Georgia. 1990, long-running radio ad campaign featuring character PC modem begins. 1993, began offering technical services at customer locations. 1996, launched retail sales on CompUSA.com. 1997, partners with Apple Computer in a store-within-a-store concept for selling Macintosh computers. By January 19, 1998, 57 stores had been built with the remainder to be built by February 1998. 1998, acquired Tandy's Computer City subsidiary with the help of former CEO Nathan P. Morton. 1998, in May, the company invested in facilities, technology, and expertise to form CompUSA Call Center Services, a division that provided contact center services to OEMs, corporate help desks, software publishers, and cellular service providers. 2000, became privately held company under Grupo Sanborns, a Mexican retail company. 2001, in July, CompUSA Call Center Services became the Telvista Company. 2003, acquired Good Guys. 2005, converted 3 CompUSA stores and 13 Good Guys stores into megastores. Closed all 46 Good Guys locations. Began marketing in California and Hawaii as CompUSA with Good Guys Inside in response to Best Buy's marketing campaign with Magnolia Inside. 2005, CompUSA started a customer loyalty program called the CompUSA Network. For every dollar spent at any CompUSA store, the customer received 13 points. 2006, sales of the CompUSA Network membership cards were suspended pending further investigation onto the operation's effect on customer retention and program awareness among low-visit customers. 2006, CompUSA announced the end of the network reward program. All customers were issued coupons for the remaining reward value. They were also offered a refund of the original purchase price in the original form of payment, surrendering remaining points. 2006, announced the closing of 15 stores across the United States, including several locations in California. These stores were being used to liquidate discontinued items from other stores across the nation until the end of October. Roman Ross, a former Philip Morris executive, replaced Tony Weiss as president and CEO after only 4 months in office. In November 2006, CompUSA launched their new home entertainment rollout in 40 of its stores, including Puerto Rico, that sold a variety of high-definition televisions and home theater equipment. Ross claimed that home entertainment was one of his chief focuses as the new CEO. In September, it was reported that CompUSA's Mexican parent, Grupo Carso, was interested in putting CompUSA up for sale. 2007, the company announced the closing and liquidation of 126 stores due to the need to close and sell stores with low performance or non-strategic, old store layouts and locations faced with market saturation, according to CEO Roman Ross. The realignment included a $440 million cash infusion, store closures, major expense reductions, and a corporate restructuring. 2007, on May 14, CompUSA finalizes the first round of store closures as liquidation sales end. 2007, on December 7, CompUSA was acquired by Specialty Equity, an affiliate of Gordon Brothers Group, as discussions led to the agreement on store sales and closeouts for the remaining 103 stores. 2008, on January 6, Systemax Incorporated announced an agreement on the acquisition of the CompUSA brand, trademarks, e-commerce business, and as many as 16 CompUSA retail outlets in Florida, Texas, and Puerto Rico. 2008, on March 2, CompUSA finalizes the round of store closures that started on December 7. AT&T Consumer Home Services agrees in principle to purchase the TechPro Group for an unstated amount. 2008, on March 21, CompUSA announces that 12 CompUSA stores are open to the public. 2008, on October 22, CompUSA announces a new strategy called Retail 2.0 Feet, which integrates internet shopping convenience throughout retail stores. Concept store debuts to public at Dada in Miami, Florida location. Slogans Many of the stores still bore the slogan, "The Computer Superstore" at the time of closing. Most of the new Systemax stores also bear this slogan. The Computer Superstore. Where America buys technology. We got it. We get it. PCs, TVs, and more. Where Puerto Rico buys technology. Low tenemos. Low intendemos. Brands CompUSA PC, Compudyne, Northwood Micro. Closings and sale to Systemax. On or immediately before February 28, 2007, CompUSA retained the services of Gordon Brothers, a company that specializes in asset recovery and restructuring, for the purposes of closing 126 stores nationwide. The closing locations were chosen based upon their overall performance, profitability, and proximity to competitors such as Best Buy, Fry's Electronics, Micro Center, and Circuit City. This first round of closings reduced the number of stores to less than half of its previous number. During the liquidation process, the stores typically offered discounts starting at 5 to 30% off of retail prices, ending at up to 95%. Liquidation was completed on May 14, 2007. On December 7, 2007, CompUSA was sold to Specialty Equity, an affiliate of Gordon Brothers Group. On January 6, 2008, a month after CompUSA was sold to liquidators, Systemax Incorporated announced its purchase of 16 CompUSA locations as well as the brand, trademarks, e-commerce business, and technical services. Systemax also had announced that the 11 existing and 3 Tiger Direct branded retail stores that were under construction would be converted to the CompUSA brand over the spring of 2008. On November 2, 2012, it was announced that Systemax would drop both the CompUSA and Circuit City storefront brands by consolidating their businesses under the Tiger Direct brand and website. That officially marked the end of the heritage CompUSA brand name for good. Customers of both businesses were informed via email on November 7, 2012. See also: The Good Guys, Circuit City Ferries Electronics, Micro Center, Tower Records. References. External links: CompUSA, Incorporated. History at Funding Universe, CompUSA official website, Retail 2.0, a new retailing concept by CompUSA. The Gutting of CompUSA. David Pogue, March 8, 2007, The New York Times.